Premier League football match between Crystal Palace and Chelsea. This is a best 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this Premier League football match.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get. I hope the players will oblige on that.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, João Pedro, Peter. He has a lovely brand of flair, skillful, quick, composed, always looking to exploit spaces in and around the box. I expect to see him getting heavily involved in his side's attacking play here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Sarr. Yehi. Caicedo. Cucurella. Fernandes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sarr. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Forwards and with intent, and he's lost his man here. Mateta stood his ground strongly, showing good feet. Mitchell, and it's to Corey. Oh, that's a Mateta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mateta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
James. Fernandes. Fernandes chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yehi, Lacroix, Sarr, Munoz, Hughes, it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Mitchell. Sarr. And there's the shot! Cleared without complication. João Pedro. Hughes does really well to win the ball there. Doucouré. Hughes. Munoz. And he goes cross-field. Wharton. Wharton was pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, he's trying it! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Out to the right. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. That's good play. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Correa. Garnacho. Fernandez. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. And again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Mitchell. Wharton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Sarr. Doucouré. Oh, red, nice interception. Sarr. Hughes. Wharton. Mateta. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Caicedo. Palmer. Aim forwards. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. Munoz. Richards, gently done. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Garnacho. And here's Neto. Henderson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Palmer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Moved on forwards. Richards. Hughes. Lacroix. Richards. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Takes a shot!
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wharton, head over towards the opposite flank. Lovely feet. And it's Hughes. João Pedro. Sarr. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fernandes. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Neto. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Sarr. Corey shifted upfield. Sarr, and it's lofted through here. We'll play through for the wide man. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandes. Now it's Garnacho. And it's Fernandes. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sarr. Nice control. Wharton. Mateta. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. And that is out of play. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Sarr wins the duel this time. Richards. João Pedro.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Time to deliver. Cucurella crosses. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Caicedo. Delivered in. Up he goes! couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pedro Neto. Palmer has another go! Goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Caicedo. Played out wide. A chance to play it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Garnacho. Garnacho, backward it goes. Caicedo. Now who's going to be first to this? Caicedo. Wilson. Mitchell. Sarr. Mitchell. Sarr. Munoz. Looks to the other side. Wharton. Ducore. Played out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Wharton. Great challenge, time to perfection. Ducore. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. Yehi. Ducore. Sarr. Hughes. Sarr. Mitchell. Played towards the other side. Munoz. And it's Hughes. Palmer, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gehi. Mitchell. Wharton. Gehi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gehi, and he goes cross-field. James. Colwell. Caicedo. Caicedo chooses to go cross-field. Now it's João Pedro. Sarr. Richards. Sarr. Oh, can he get onto this? Fernandez. No, again there's no way through. James. And that's put paid to a promising move. Munoz. Corey. Mitchell. Wharton. Mitchell. Played into space out wide. That's a super give and go. Cleared away. Now it's Sarr. Here's Mateta. Danger averted for now. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
João Pedro really is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Clearance is short. There are a few waiting for it. In by James. That has been knocked clear. Hughes. Palmer has found the net here, of course. Ball's played through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lacroix looks to the other side. Sarr. And it's Hughes. Munoz. That's very neat. Corey. Munoz. Decore. Sarr. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Wharton. Munoz. Fernandez. Palmer. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lacroix shifted upfield. Lacroix, gently done. Yehi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's a throw. And it's Decore. And here's Mateta. Mateta knocks it out wide. Can he deliver? And he's there to clear it. James, forwards and with intent. Garnacho. João Pedro. Richards, too strong for his opponent there. Mitchell. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Munoz. Decore. Sarr. And it's Wharton. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Throwing. Cucurella. Caicedo. Sarr. Lacroix. Mitchell. Wharton. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sarr. Yehi head over towards the opposite flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Sarr. Garnacho. João Pedro. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sarr. Garnacho. And it's Wharton. Mateta. Decore played out towards the right wing. It's a throw-in. Wharton. Mitchell. Sarr. And can he finish it? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, delicate chip through. And it's Caicedo. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Fernandez gets across him. Goes for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. They've got rid. Lacroix. Garnacho. Caicedo. Aim forwards. That was nicely by the defence. Wharton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto, who does have an assist to his name. Cucurella. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Caicedo. Shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's Cucurella. Turns and goes back. And here's Palmer. Now it's Mateta. Wharton. Here's Mateta. Hughes. Played with finesse. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter.
At the half-time, Chelsea is leading by 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Let's see who wins the match today.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Fernandez. Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Takes the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And they win it back again. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Gehi. Mitchell. Ducouré. Moved on forwards. Mitchell. And he goes cross-field. Hughes. And it's Munoz. Decore. Sarr. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Hughes! Sarr. Oh, good spread. So who's he picking out? Munoz. Bullish header! Caicedo gets it clear. Sarr. Nice physical challenge. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Fernandez. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and getting a drift.
And it's played forward. Hughes. Lacroix. Munoz. Decore. Mitchell. Wharton. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garnacho forwards and with intent. Fernandez. Caicedo. Nicely intercepted. Hughes. Decore. Now it's Mateta. And it's Wharton. And here's Mateta. Garnacho. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hughes. Hughes chooses to go cross-field. Played towards the other side. And a play for a throw. Now, what's he got in mind? And it's Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. Palmer. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Wharton. Gehi, head over towards the opposite flank. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. That's good defending, very good defending. Out to the right. Doucouré. Sarr. And here's Mateta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lacroix. Sarr. Not chasing the game, trailing by one. Mitchell looks to the other side. Munoz. Munoz carries the ball down the right. And it's Hughes. Munoz. That is lovely. And here's Mateta. Great chance! Hughes goes short. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Garnacho. He is through here. Munoz. Wharton. Richards. Hughes. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Sarr. Munoz. Sarr. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Caicedo attempts a clearance. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. James can get it clear. That'll be a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mitchell. Sarr. He's there to get it away. Now it's Mateta. Gehi. Played out to the right. And it's Munoz. James does really well to win the ball there. Garnacho. Caicedo. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Sarr. Mitchell, and he goes cross-field. Munoz. Munoz making good progress on the right-hand side. So who's he picking out?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
João Pedro, real chance! Hughes. Sarr. And it's Munoz. Hughes. Hughes tries making a foray down the right. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Hughes. Wharton. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Wharton. Mitchell. Wharton. Yehi. Decore. Here's Mateta.
Mateta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Munoz clears it away. And it's Wharton. Oh, that's nice. And here's Mateta. Wharton. Cross. Could be danger here. And they've got a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hughes. Sarr being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Hughes. Wharton. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hughes. Munoz. Time to deliver. Crossed in again. Cleared away. Wharton. Decore. Wharton. Out towards the flank. And that has been clubbed away. Hughes with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Hughes. Chance! And kept out by with the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Pedro, spread out to the left. Munoz. Hughes. Richards shifted upfield. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. Foot in. It's run loose here. Hughes. Mitchell. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. What a throw in. Garnacho wins the duel this time. Caicedo aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Played back in. Chance for a shot!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Wharton.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Mitchell. Sarr. Corey. Munoz. Decore. Mitchell. That's tidy. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Colwell gently done. And here's Mateta. And it's Hughes. Played into the middle. Corner. Climbs up big! It's in! They are right back in business! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Net, tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Doucouré. Lacroix. Munoz. Richards. Moved on forwards. Wharton chasing after it. Mateta.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played towards the other side. And it's Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Out to the left it goes. And here, oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chalobah. Palmer. And it's played forward. Richards aim forwards. Chalobah have it back and can go again. They'll have one final crack at it. Shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Lacroix. Hughes looks to get on the end of this. Mateta. Doucouré. Mateta. Hughes. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Garnacho. It's a good foot in there. Garnacho is fouled. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Hughes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. A chance to play it in. Now it's Garnacho. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Munoz getting this one clear. Palmer. Caicedo. Tries a measured ball. Palmer! Walton. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Garnacho. Decent progress down the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lacroix. It'll be a throw-in. Mitchell. Yehi. Richards. Decore. Richards forwards and with intent. Hughes. Munoz. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Caicedo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo played out towards the right wing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Correa gets over and intercepts. Fernandez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Munoz. Garnacho. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Decore. That'll be a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Succumbs to the pressure. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They are right into last chance territory. Pedro Neto knocks it out wide. Cucurella puts them all in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Garnacho. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. And here's Garnacho. Can he find the finish? Lacroix moved on forwards. It's a good run down the right. Munoz. Hughes looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Referee's given a throw. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Munoz. Hughes. Some good work on the right flank here. The cross comes in. And that was asking just too much of him. James looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Pedro applies the finish. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Caicedo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Munoz is there and he can get that clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wharton. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be and they're all scored.
This exciting Premier League match has come to an end with both the teams scoring 1 goal each. Hope you have enjoyed this match and thank you for watching this match on my channel.